Check engine lights on at 35,000 miles and it's not shifting correctly. It's been going from first to third to seventh and it'll clunk real hard in the gear. So something's up with the transmission. So I'm in this 2020 F350 7.3 liter Godzilla and it's having some problems, as you see in that clip. Let's go for a little drive here and I'll show you what's going on. So to start off, this truck is clunking real hard in the gear right off the bat. From reverse to neutral to drive, it slams in the gear. And obviously it's got the 10-speed transmission in it, which I'm gonna call the 9-speed transmission because 10th gear doesn't exist anymore. It doesn't work. So I'm gonna get up on it right here and flip the camera around and show you what's going on with it. So it's in third gear right now, and as you drive, see it, there's a little bit of delay to get into fourth. And if you really hammer it, it'll slam into the next gear. Obviously the service light is off right now because I've reset the truck real quick, but once you get up to 10, I don't know if I'll be able to get up to it on this road. It won't have any throttle response in 10. It's almost like it's missing the gear. And it'll set a code that shows that the transmission thinks it's in 10th gear, but the gear ratio is incorrect between the input and the output because it shouldn't be. It's doing the calculation in the computer, and the amount of times that it's spinning for the revolutions is not adding up to what the computer says it should be, obviously, because it's not working. So it'll set a code. I don't know if I'll be able to make it go into that right now just on this road. What it'll do is that number there where it says the gear, after that will bounce around from third to sixth to ninth. It'll go pretty much through every number. It won't know which gear to put the truck in, and there's absolutely no throttle response. So the truck kind of limps until it catches itself back. As you slow down, it'll go back to like first or second gear, and then it'll kind of reset itself. Transmission's been acting funny for like the last 50 to 100 miles. It's been acting weird. And of course, the warranty on this truck is 3 years, 36,000 miles, and it's happening right at 35. It's almost like they planned it to go that way. Warranty's up. But anyways, I don't know exactly what's wrong. I just know that code came up on my code scanner for the 10th gear ratio. I don't know if it's like a shift pack solenoid or something like that, or one of the valves in the valve body in the transmission, or if it's like the whole transmission. I don't know that. I'm not an expert on transmissions. I've just done the little bit of research that I've done. But across the board, I've heard from a lot of people that nobody really likes this 10-speed transmission that Ford's been putting out. And we called because the truck's still under warranty for the next 500 or so miles. We called to get the transmission replaced, and they said that there's 9 other people in front of us with the same exact problem of this truck. So it seems to be an apparent problem. I mean, the truck is 3 years old, like we've said. It's only got 35,000 miles. That's really early for a transmission to be going wrong. It'd be kind of disappointing if Ford turned into Dodge with the transmission problems, to say the least, for that. But regardless to say, what's the next steps on this truck? What do we do with it? Right now, we're thinking about getting the transmission replaced under warranty and then probably just trading it in, because in the market today, this truck is almost worth as much as it was brand new 3 years ago. It's like maybe a couple grand shy of what it was. So it kind of makes no sense. It's a little bit weird. So we're thinking about trading this truck in just because the transmissions in these trucks are pretty much garbage from what I've heard and kind of how we've dealt with it. Never liked this 10-speed transmission, never liked the way it shifts. Poor fuel economy. The engine's been great, has a lot of power, but it gets poor fuel economy. Knock on wood, this has been the only problem that's happened with the transmission. Nothing else has gone wrong with the truck, but to have this happen at 35,000 miles is just kind of, it's a little bit ridiculous because the truck's only 3 years old. It makes you question if it's really reliable at all. Do we keep running it for the business? Do we keep doing it for that? So that's why we're on the board about trading it in, because we like the 7.3 Power Stroke over this, because the 7.3 is just, once you do everything, it's a dead-on reliable truck. You get the transmission redone, you take care of all the leaks. That truck, no questions, everybody knows that's a reliable truck. But this is so new. Do we really know if it's reliable? I don't know. So we're gonna probably end up trading it in, come a couple grand shy of what the truck was brand new, which is really, I mean, basically, if you think we use the truck for free almost, if you want to think about it that way. But anyways, not trying to scare other people off from buying this. I just want to document what happened to this truck, and the 10-speed transmission, just let people know. Shouldn't be going wrong this early with the truck. I mean, it doesn't do that much towing. It's not like we beat the crap out of it. It's been a well taken care of truck. So let me know your guys' thoughts on the truck. If you guys have these trucks too, let me know what you guys think. If you've had similar problems, like I said, have not had a single engine issue with this, so it's been a great engine. I don't know about the rest of the truck. The components of the suspension, everything seems to be beefed up from prior years with these newer Super Duties, but I don't know, transmission problem. You can't drive a truck that has a bad transmission, so what are you gonna do? Right now it's drivable to get it through to the warranty, but if it goes, then it goes, and then you're stuck somewhere, there's a towing bill right there. So let us know what you guys think about these trucks, about the 7.3, even the 7.3 Power Stroke. Let us know if you think that's a good move. We're pretty much leaning towards going back to only 7.3 Power Strokes, because that seems to be the only true reliable thing that's inexpensive. You don't have to make truck payments on them, because you usually can just buy them outright. So with that said, I will see you guys in the next video. If you're new, definitely hit that subscribe button, drop a comment down below. Love to hear what you guys think.